I said, if Ahmed Bola Tinubu fails, hold me responsible.
You say?
I say, if Tinubu fails, hold me responsible.
Thank you.
The job people are already angry that this is the worst government.
We have just started.
We must learn a lesson. This man!
You're gonna trust man, Adam, your eyes will see what your mouth cannot talk.
And I think Asari Dokudom's eyes are already seeing what his mouth cannot stop talking about. You know what they say is that sometimes when the shock hits you, your mouth will not be able to express what you are going through. Well, I don't know which of them is good. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, which of them is good that you will see shege like this and you become short of words? Or you go smell shege and you begin to rant. You know, I think it is the latter. The one where you see shege, you smell it, and you have hold it in for so long, and it seems that you can't hold it in any longer, and you have to speak up before they pay you. My prophecy for Asari Dokudom, ladies and gentlemen, was like a bit over a year ago. And I said, and that was when Asari Dokudom was spotted at the As Old Rock Villa, remember? Yeah, where he sat in that media room or something, and he was giving press conference, answering questions from you remember that video? I said, by the time Tifnumbu will be done, they may declare Asari Dokudom wanted or even get him arrested for treason again. If I say they don't cook small. I don't have all the full details, but from his rant, since people started this 30 days rant challenge against Tifnumbu's regime, I have never seen anybody make video more than 10 minutes. Asari Dokudom recorded a video of 25 minutes to rant about what has happened to him under Tifnumbu. Remember that Amayanambo of Amayanambo Kingdom in River State is a kingdom created for Asari Dokudom. And Fubara crowned him as a king. So Asari Dokudom is a king right now. And Wirewike is threatening that kingdom with his political abuse of power. That's what he called it. He said it's abuse of power. A lot of people, because you remember that Asari Dokudom actually threatened that if they remove Fubara, that they will shut down the Niger Delta. And what will happen after, nobody will guarantee it. Now, in Asari Dokudom's rant, a very long one, which I bet you we are going to listen to some of it this evening, okay? In that his very long rant of disappointment, he made some confessions too. This is not the first time Asari will be making confessions about his culpability and his involvement in extrajudicial killing in that country. He brags about it all the time. To him, the people killed, they are just bad people. So, and they executed them. On the other hand, he goes on social media to brag about how he has executed innocent Igbo young men in Igbo land simply because, you know, like I told you, the license to kill in Igbo land is that if any security or anybody that disguises as security in Igbo land, in eastern part of Nigeria, kills anybody, all they need to claim is that person is IPOB. And they can cover murder, they can cover extrajudicial killing by just that singular statement. It is established in that contraption. And Asari Dokudom has been operating under that kind of cover. He brags about it. He threatens about it. So a few days ago, I said, where was Asari Dokudom? Because right now that the military has taken over his state, he is the one who brags and threatens people of how he brings his own militants into their states and chase them, this and that. So now that the soldiers are in your state and looking for you and your own people as suspects in pipeline vandalism possibly, or throwing bombs, Asari Dokudump is now raising an alarm that they want to kill him. Who? Tifnumbu. Because of Wike. And that is where we are going to go next. About this rant against Tifnumbu. It's a long one. So sit back. If you haven't liked this broadcast right now, do it. Okay. If you just joined us, like it now. Okay. And if you have liked it already and shared it, great. Now let's go to the first part of it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are listening to me. I spoke to you earlier this night, almost at 12 midnight, on the intensive shooting that was taking place close to Elim Calabar, Tulsa, Mapri Island, on the New Calabar River within the vicinity of Cotton Channel 2 and 3. This shooting continued up to about 3 a.m. None of us had slept. We waited. We wanted to see the outcome of the shooting. Now everywhere is quiet now and calm. The shooting has ended. We don't know the people who were shooting. But we know that there have been a lot of orchestration on the side of the supporter of the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Ezebumi Wike, to rope me into one contrived crime or the other. They have tried as much as they can in different places to take me out of the scene. I always tell them, I'm not on the same level with them. I'm bigger than what they think. I'm much, much bigger than what they think. Until they see it, they will not believe it. I'm not on the same pedestal with them. They don't have the level of contact and connection I have globally. They don't have even 1%. Nobody knows them. They are local champions, criminals and petty thieves. I told you, I predicted what they wanted to do with the Saturday Abalama, abomination and disgrace, shame of the highest order. What they wanted to do with it. I predicted and I told you before even the announcement came. I told them, and I'm telling you people, even if you sit in your coven and you hold meeting, I will hear. I'm seeing you, but you can't see me. I told you that it was orchestrated to rope me in. What they wanted to do was to set up Calabari people to be killed. When they come out of this thing, how can this hole in Calabar land? And so many people felt that way. And I was almost persuaded. To prevent them from coming. They know my antecedent. They know me very well. So they were shocked that I was able to read their mind and know their secret and withdraw our people who had been on that road free of charge, protecting the life of Kalawari people and Ikwere people and other road users on the Emo and Kalawari road. For 3 years, there had not been one incident of kidnap. One. No one incident of anybody being killed. They are not concerned. The Kalabari people, all that they were concerned with was what they will get. So they orchestrated that and they failed. They were ready to move in, give information to the military and move in troops immediately. Their plan was to invade Obama. The way they flew helicopter over my house severally, over the community severally, even that week was to invade Obama. Allah was greater than them. It was averted. That has failed. Because that failed in their plan, they hurriedly went and exploded something in Ogoniland and in Obaime went on it. And boom, the state of emergency was declared on Monday. And the reasons that were given, I had not spoken on this thing because I predicted that was what was going to happen. That was what they were looking for. They wanted an excuse. And they wanted to use me. They wanted to lure me. Because I refused. So they declared a state of emergency. The president declared a state of emergency on the premises that were not right. First, that Governor Fubara destroyed the House of Assembly. He has not done anything to rebuild it. The House of Assembly, the contractor had said the house, the job is going, money had been paid. And one explosion, that was what they wanted. And based on that, is it the governor? Is the governor the army? Is the governor the police? Is the governor
70 years old man. 70 years old man.
Cut them into pieces. Just for those of you who are still struggling to try to make sense out of what he's saying, okay, he's only giving us the background story of an attempt to lure him out. He said they plan to lure him out so that he would now engage with these unknown people, unnamed people, whether in the military or... Because in his description, he says something about they flew an helicopter over my house. So there was a time he accused the military of flying a helicopter over his house a few months back. And then he threatened that, you know, he was going to shoot it down. He was going to shoot all the... He had the capacity to shoot down all the helicopters. And that led to like a back and forth exchanges between himself and the Nigerian army, who said the day he engaged in Nigerian army, he engaged in battle with Nigerian army, will be the day he would die. So what Asari said in that first part of the video is that they were trying to start a fight with him so that they can use, they plan to use that in declaring a state of emergency, but he was faster than them. He's got international connection. He knows people all over the place, and therefore he resisted the urge to fight the military with all this their show of force around his house. Listen to the other part of his rant. It's just it's in the load though, like you know when it says loading. You're gonna get it. We'll get to the video of it in a minute. Asari Dokudo, please continue.
of Ellen Kalabari territory, and they were shooting sporadically. They were shooting intensely for over 3 hours. Nobody slept. Everybody was on alert. What do they want? At both Cotton Channel 3 and Cotton Channel 2, the military is stationed there. So I don't know who is shooting. I don't know who we are shooting. I don't know for the purpose for which they were shooting. For over 3 hours. What did they want? Our people would say, let us go and look at what is happening. And then when we go out to look at what is happening, they will engage us. And by tomorrow, boom, they will send helicopters. By the morning, they will send helicopters. Oh, there is crisis in Cotton Channel. They've been shooting. They failed again. It was just yesterday my friend traveled all the way from Port Harcourt to Elem Calabar. He said when he was taking a boat at Nembe Waterside, some people, before he took the boat, people warned him that, are you sure the place is safe? That is where Dr. Asari is. So he braved all the so-called insecurity that they must have put into his head, and he came down here. And he said he had come because we were classmates and he loved me. That the man in Port Harcourt, the man in Government House, is a very good man, a disciplined man, and a God-fearing man. He's a very strict man. He's a top-notch military officer, no nonsense person. That is a very good man. I should know that no matter what I've heard about him, I should discountenance it because he knows the man and he worked with the man. Okay, fine, good. But he's my classmate, he's my brother, he's my friend, I trust him. And he said, I'm also trying to book an appointment with him. I'll go and see him. And I will also tell him that what they say about you is not what you are. I was in school with you. You have been my friend for over 40 years. My friend and my brother for over 40 years. I said, okay, fine, and good. He left. And when he was there, I told him, I had a rumor. He said, it can't be true. My friend will not do that. I told him I had a rumor that he wants to appoint wicked men as caretaker committee chairmen and supervisors for local government, even past wicked chairmen, that the wicked had prepared a list for him. And my friend said, his friend that he knows, his colleague that he knows, it's not possible. He will not accept such directive. I said, okay. That is what I heard though, from their coven where they are meeting. Because I know that even if they meet in their coven, I will get the information. Every detail of it. Mark it. Anywhere you meet, I will get it. Inshallah. I don't need to pay for it. I will get it. Before he left, and then this night, there was this shooting, so that they can set me up. See, I've been working with, from the time of General Buhari, in saving life restoring hope to those who have lost hope. Go and ask for our work in Imo, or our work now in Anambra, in Iyala, Namechi. You saw the number of